Okay, let's all talk about the price of XRP. We know it's been on a rally of over 360% in the last few weeks, but how much higher is it going to go? Adoption of RLUSD is going to be a key factor. So let's break down some interesting price targets, how likely these are to happen, and more importantly, when. All of that in this video. And if you want to stay up to date with all the things going on with XRP, then you have found the right channel. Smash that subscribe button and don't forget, turn your notification bell on. That means you're updated on our latest content as well as our live shares every single day. With that being said though, let's get into this video. So crypto has kind of bounced back. We had a pretty rough day yesterday, but we bounced back stronger than ever. Bitcoin back above $100,000 with XRP just down about 3%. In fact, top tier altcoins seem to have had a pretty good ride. Ethereum up about 0.7, but XRP is holding at $2.34. What is key to note here though is $133.8 billion is closing the gap on USDT. Don't forget that one is going to be delisted in Europe very soon with over $11 billion in volume. This is good news. Volume being high, even with everything that's going on, certainly starts to suggest a big move. The big move, obviously, or the big ticket prize is RLUSD. We're seeing it going out to exchanges now. People getting excited. We saw a 5% boost on the announcement from the NYDFS that this was approved. And ultimately now we are seeing some movement from Ripple. In fact, 380 million XRP, valued at around $950 million, was moved to an undisclosed wallet, raising speculation that actually the cryptocurrency community thinking this is the launch of RLUSD. We know that it's indexed, we know that it's there, it just simply hasn't gone live yet. However, market analysts offered a varied role or a varied view of this that actually could just be internal reallocation. Given the fact the market's moved what it is, we'll have to kind of see as this moves on. But given the fact USDT is just going to be stopped, be ultimately sold in Europe, this is a key moment and one I think that the Ripple team will absolutely want to pounce on. So what are analysts predicting? Well, there's a couple of key things in the short term, and we'll talk a bit more about long-term price structure in just a minute. But ultimately, analysts are now claiming that there is a key level to break before we can consider a $4 XRP. Well, let's talk a little bit about what that is. Well, the reality here is that we're looking to break a 246 price point. If we break above the 246, this opens up the opportunity to go to 284, and a big bull run takes us to $3.34. So think about this: 246 to 284 to 334 heads us up towards a $4 price point. There will be huge volume in the market, and don't forget there'll be big selling off as people sell at certain points. The reality is, will people hold this for the longer term price structure that we'll talk about in a minute? You take a look at what's going on the chart just in the short term to understand what some of these price movements would look like. Well, the reality here is, if you start talking about 234, that's just above where we are right now, holding above to that 268, and then slightly higher into that 324 range is a little bit further up. These are some of the key things that we would need to break. Now, you could look at this in a trend-based Fibonacci extension, and that's going to give us a very interesting move. Take it from the bottom to the local high and then down. We're just on the 0.5 Fibonacci at 313 would be where we're looking for to break above. But what are the longer time frames? People obviously want to be super bullish on XRP longer term, $6 and maybe even a $27, which could be pretty wild. What does that look like? Well, the reality here that analysts are giving a potential move in the coming 12 days into December, and more importantly then, what does that look like in January? Lots of people predict that even our old all-time high of 331 could be absolutely blown out of the water as we move into the new year, and everyone predicting the market really to take off. Trump's inauguration on the 20th could be huge, especially if Brad Garlinghouse becomes some sort of cryptocurrency advisor. We know he donated over $1 million to the Trump inauguration fund. Well, the reality here is then we start to think about what this look like. The golden region, $4.30 to a $6.40 price point, could absolutely ignite a bigger push further on. If we can get to that point, aligned to a Bitcoin push, especially if there is strategic reserve announced, we already know Russia and China are doing it, this could signify a massive move. In fact, Eggrag here predicting a massive 1,330 potential move on XRP into that second golden region at a price of around $13.70 up to $27.30, aligning to recent retracement zones. This could obviously be a massive move, and one I think many people would be speculating that this isn't going to happen, but you never No, this could absolutely be a massive run for Ripple. You take a look here on the weekly and understand just how big this is. Well, think about this. Consolidation here on the weekly on a 2 or 3 week basis before a second push to the upside could absolutely see us move. Take the bottom at 50 cents to the local high was a 474% move. Even if you were to do that again from our current price structure, what does that look like? That's taken us into the $13.20. Doesn't seem that out of the realms of possibility right now, but lots of positive things I think coming in not only the crypto market but XRP as well, and this could absolutely lead the charge of cryptocurrency into the financial sector. It's set for it, it's designed for it, more importantly it feels like regulation is there for it. So we'll keep an eye on it, and as always we're going to keep you posted right here on the 2Bit Crypto channel. So before you go, smash up that like button, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.